Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Taurus for the month of November. Now Taurus, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Taurus, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, so let's see what we have here for you. Looks good, Taurus. So make sure everything's in view. I like to do a 5-card spread for these career and finance readings. Go ahead and take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. I think that looks just about good enough to me. All right. Energy on the bottom, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So this can be a challenging card, can be a challenging energy. This can talk about financial loss. There's no really other way. I mean, there are a lot of ways to look at this card. It's actually not the way that I prefer to read it, but it can, since we're looking at career and finance, it can mean that. However, what I see come in more with this 5 of Pentacles than any other meaning is that your thoughts are in scarcity mode. You're feeling left out in the cold, whether or not you actually are. And so, is there a way that you can reframe your situation at this time, Taurus, in this month as it relates to your financial situation? You know, are you using negative self-talk, or are you using poor language towards yourself around your financial situation? That's what I wonder that's what I feel like is going on here, because this is not a reading where we have other challenging cards, like the Tower's not here, we don't have the 10 of Swords, we don't have the 5 of Swords, so I don't feel like it's financial loss. Some of you may have been coming out of a period of that at this time. That could certainly be the case as well. Some of you are coming out of that period of your life here and moving into something new. Now, right away in the middle, in the middle card here for your overall message, you have the 10 of Wands. So this is a really nice card in this case. This can be a challenging card, but really why I feel like this is nice to see is because what I think is going on here is that it's not necessarily around financial loss. Instead, what I feel like is going on here is your thoughts are becoming a burden, okay? Because the 10 of Wands here can indicate a burden. This person's carrying their wands on their back uphill, right? It's a challenge. However, each one of these wands represents some sort of knowledge gained or experience earned along the way. And it does say that you've crossed the finish line. So, oftentimes, like for example, like when you get a higher paying job or you move up in your career, you move up the ranks, if you will, it comes with more challenges. It comes with more burdens and responsibilities. So there's some sort of financial responsibility here that could also be implied, where you're having to take a look at something. You're maybe needing to take a look at your resources or something like that. Some of you may be coming up with budgets and plans for money, and I feel like every other card here is incredibly good, like incredibly good for finance. So I feel like you're coming to a logical, practical conclusion here as we look at this reading. So right away in the beginning of the month or the first week of November, you have the Magician. This is somebody who is a manifester, okay? They take all of the tools, talents, skills, and abilities that they have, as you can see here. They have all of the suits of tarot at their disposal, and they can take them and transform them or manifest them into something. It's a card of alchemy. It's a card of willpower, using your strong willpower to bring something into existence. It's a skill card or a talent card, saying that you have an inherent ability. The Magician says you don't need to go buy anything, okay? You don't need to go take a course. You don't need to go buy anything on Amazon. Like, you have everything you need to be a major success. And along with that, you know, you have the Empress here, which is resources, okay? Being resourceful in some way. You have resources available to build whatever it is that you want to build here with the Magician. And, you know, this is the most abundant card in the tarot. It's a card that anybody would want to see in a career and financial situation. Resources being made available for you. Okay, it's also like fertility and growing something into existence, nurturing something like a mother would nurture her children. And that's what we're talking about here with this Magician and the Empress. What message was coming through here? There was a message coming through here. I feel like you are transforming, or you are, even though we don't have the Death card, I feel like you are taking the resources at hand and making the best out of this situation here with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This Empress is literally the opposite of this Five of Pentacles. So, by the way, this is like for the middle of the month or the second week of November. It's almost like, it's more about, I don't think loss is materializing. I think, if anything, gain is. There's gain here, because not only do you have the Magician and the Empress, but towards the third week of the month or the back half of November, you have the Six of Wands, which is public recognition. It's victory and success. It's charging forward. It's getting recognized for your work here. It's a very good card. It's a card of major success. Wands is the suit of enterprise, so where you work. And, you know, if anything, there could have been like a situation that was feeling you left, like leaving you feeling like you were less than. And it could have been a work situation, like maybe you're dealing with a challenging person in your work, and that's going to change here towards the end of the month. It's almost like you're getting recognized for something that you didn't really even expect to get recognized for, and it's like things are going to end up being a lot better than you think they are. I feel like you're carrying a burden here. Like you are making something out to be a lot harder than it actually is, because you also here have the Fool, which is a powerful new beginning. It's viewing the world as if you are brand new. It's leaping forward, not knowing where you're going, but knowing you're going somewhere, allowing the universe to handle a detail, and you know, charging forward, like making a major leap of faith somewhere new and getting a new beginning. It's a powerful card. It starts off all of the tarot. So let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. So you have the Temperance. Yeah, this is a turnaround. Okay, this is healing. This is alchemy. This is balancing out your fire and your water. This is the Sagittarius sign, but it's also something here in your career. This burden is being transformed or transmuted into something much better. It's the other card of alchemy. With the Temperance and the Magician, my intuition was right. You are bringing something around here. You're making something. Maybe you're turning a little into a lot, or something like that is going on here, a small amount into a large amount. You have the Page of Swords, which is using your intellectual curiosity, using your quick wit, your intelligence to bring something around here, especially with the Magician, which is like willpower, intellect, skill. You know, you coming up with an intelligent, logical decision on whatever challenge is going on here with this Ten of Wands. And the Strength card, power, okay? You know, having the courage to keep moving forward, even when your back is against the wall, and not giving up here, okay? Sticking in, digging in, and getting it done. And sometimes that's part of, we just have those moments in our experience here on Earth as a soul where we sometimes have to dig in. And that's what I feel like you're doing. So let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Also, Taurus, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well. And check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. Okay. So you have the Eight of Cups, which is emotional withdrawal. It's actually an incredibly positive card as far as I'm concerned. It's a card of empowerment because it says that in other interpretations of the card, there would be broken or spilled cups behind the person. And it says that you're taking a major leap of faith, or you are walking away from a disappointing situation or a toxic situation. And, you're walking away from this burden here. Whatever challenge is coming up for you when I'm saying that, like, you are deciding to move to a new, like, situation. You're not letting it trap you, although you have this trapped in fear card, which is the Eight of Swords. This person's not literally in jail. They're in the prison of their minds. They're in the prison of their thoughts. That's what's implied here with this Eight of Swords, making something out a lot worse, to be a lot worse than it actually is. With this Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, you finding a way out, okay? And the thing is, with the Eight of Swords, no one else holds the key to get out of that prison except you. And that is one sort of positive side of the card, is that it's something that you can easily work through. You also have this Wisdom card, which is the Hierophant. This is, tradition. Where can you bring, where can you take a traditional approach to something to overcome this challenge or this burden? It's also an organization or the place that you work, a structure. Yeah, you have mental conflict and the heart chakra. So I see you like you've put your heart into something, or you're about to put your heart into something. And right now it seems mental. It doesn't seem like loss, okay, to me. It doesn't seem like loss materializing. It seems like a mental construct is getting in the way. And you have a very nice card here on the bottom, which is the Ace of Cups. Happy new beginnings, new start developing in your life, forming in your life here with this Ace of Cups, and having this sort of feeling of having your cup overflowing. So something coming in here as it relates to your career that will truly make you happy. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we get here. Let's pull some additional cards. All right. Gift, privileged lady, wealthy man. I like to see all of these cards. Okay, bad health and community. Okay, so with this bad health card, first of all, you have a major card of healing. So if you get with the temperance card, so obviously I can't provide medical advice. None of this is medical advice, but if you've been nursing an injury or an illness, it's definitely a good sign. However, I feel like the thoughts are the bad health. When I get this bad health card, it's more about the health of the situation or the health of your thoughts. You living a life of luxury here, which is what the privileged lady does, especially with the Empress. There's like no other way to look at it. Gift, having some sort of gift to share, especially as you get this talent card with the magician and the temperance, which is just like alchemy. Wealthy man does not matter what gender you are. This is somebody who's at the end of a successful trading day. It's somebody who's very good at trading or investing. If you're not a trader, just investing in yourself or investing in an asset, having some gains in that way. It's a very good card for money in general and community. You could be moving to a new organization as you have the Hierophant there, but you also have sudden wealth on the bottom. So this situation suddenly turning around, whatever it is that you're worried about, I feel like is more about a mental construct, and I think you're going to find a way out of it. So I love this reading for you. Thank you so much for being here. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.